Maybe we should always ask each other one question.
Yeah. What's your favourite band?
Guys, you won some silverware, but it was tough, wasn't it? Tough game.
Really tough. Like, we knew it was going to be tough. P&G never play a game slower than 1,000 miles an hour, ever. Like, we were aware that was going to happen. We trained that was going to happen, but, full credit to P&G. That they were in that contest tooth and nail.
Micah seemed to hurt himself in the first tackle. Your heart must have sank. Did you just get a bit of a burner in your neck?
The first thing I thought was how am I going to rearrange this? All these positions to suit, first tackle.
But obviously he just shook it off, didn't he?
Yeah, like I thought he looked a little ginger at sometimes. Like that tackle did hurt him. That they were double teaming up on him a fair bit. They were lifting a leg a fair bit. Like he came under a lot of scrutiny from the defenders, and I think he did the job that he needed to today. We often probably say, oh my God, we didn't see the flashy Micah Sevo, but he was dragging in 4 and 5 defenders every time he carried the ball.
You're now guaranteed to play New Zealand and Tonga next year. Where does this rank in terms of the biggest moments in Fiji and rugby league?
Do you mean like you're in the last 3 semi-finals of the World Cup, which is an absolutely amazing experience, and that all happened before my watch. To be able to win 3 test matches, play in 3 and win 3 this year, to be able to develop and nurture some young talent like Siti Modendreki, Joey Lovadua and Brandon Wakeham. There's probably 2 first-grade games between them. Those 3 players are probably going to take us to the next World Cup. So they need that experience next year. They really need it. So it's the absolute best thing for Fiji Bati. Absolutely.
Give a few words on Tui, outstanding again today. What's it like from these streams with the middle field?
Yeah, he's a big leader when it comes to our middles. I think him and Kane Evans really set the platform and the foundation. He brings a lot of experience, especially coming in the Melbourne system. He's actually chimed in a bit, which has been good to teach our middles. I think defensive structures that he learns from there. And, the young boys are benefiting from it. He's a massive glue to our middles, and we call him the Taviuni Terminator. He just goes 100 miles an hour and doesn't stop. And we as a team definitely appreciate him as a player.
And from your point of view, with the World Cup in mind, how important is it going to be to have 2 really good hitouts, at least 2 really good hitouts next year?
Yeah, very important. There's no secret about it. What we want to do and what we want to achieve moving forward to the next World Cup, and we want to win it. And the only way we're going to get that opportunity is to play Tier 1 nations. It's a great opportunity for us as a nation of Fiji to play Tier 1 nations in New Zealand and Tonga, which are going to be heavyweights in that next World Cup. And it's a good test match for not only us Fijian players, but the young boys in our Fiji team that the coach is developing and raising up as leaders.
Kevin, the coach seems to have remembered the 3 scorelines in the 3 semi-finals. Do they happen because you just don't have enough practice against that calibre of opposition? Is that the reason that maybe that happened before and won't happen this time?
Yeah, definitely. It's hard, man, to compete against Tier 1 nations when you only get them together every 2 or 3 years. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you only play in a Tier 1 nation in a World Cup. Mm-hmm. But when you can play them on different occasions leading up to that, it's only going to make us better, mm-hmm. and you're going to continue to close that scoreline. And mm-hmm. that's all we want. And we're only going to get better from those opportunities.
Good on you.
Nice doing business with you two.
Business usually involves the exchange of money. Do you have any injuries?
No, they're all pretty good.
What was Micah neck?